Class 8 Maths, Chapter 2, Linear Equations in One Variable. Introduction. Before studying what is linear equation in one variable, we have to know what is algebraic equation. And before knowing what is algebraic equation, we are supposed to know what is an algebraic expression. So now we'll see what is an algebraic expression. An algebraic expression is a combination of constants and variables. So here there are two terms, constants and variables. So what is a constant? Constant is nothing but just a number. So here 5 is constant, here 2 is constant, here 1 is constant. Like that 9 is constant, 24 is constant, 48 is constant, 38 is constant, minus 94 is constant, minus 230 is constant. Now what is a variable? A variable is an alphabet that represents an unknown number. That means variable will be in the form of an alphabet. Okay, x is having some value that is unknown. So in algebraic expressions, the terms which are unknown are represented in the form of alphabets which are called variables. In this, x is what? Variable. Here y is variable, here t is variable, here x is variable, here a is variable. Okay, here x is variable. Like this, constant is what? A number, whereas variable is what? An alphabet. So an algebraic expression is a combination of constants and variables connected by some or all of the four fundamental operators such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. That means an algebraic expression should have variables and constants, and they should be connected by some or all of the four fundamental operators. For example, all these are what? Algebraic expressions. Now we'll see different types of algebraic expressions. Before that, we see what is meant by the term. See, here x is a term, here 5 is a term, here 2y is a term, here t by 3 is a term, 3x square is a term, 2 is a term, 5a square is a term, 2a is a term, 8 is a term, x cube is a term, x square is a term, x is a term, here 1 is a term. That means terms are part of algebraic expressions which are separated by arithmetic operators like addition as well as subtraction. So terms are what? Those are variables or constants or combination of both which are separated by addition and subtraction in an algebraic expression. So according to number of terms, algebraic expressions are divided into different types. An algebraic expression with one term. So these both are what? Algebraic expressions with one term. So these are called monomial. An algebraic expression with two terms, this is one term, this is one term. So total two terms. This is called what? Binomial. Here 1, 2, 3. Three terms. Three terms are called trinomial. Like this, an algebraic expression with more than one term, that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 100, 20, like if terms are more than one, that means 2 and above, then all those algebraic expressions come under polynomials. So those are called polynomials. Now we'll see what is an algebraic equation. An algebraic equation is an equality involving variables. Okay, that means an algebraic equation should have an equal sign and also involve variables. Variables are what? Alphabets. So it has an equality sign. The expression on the left of the equality sign, which is the left hand side, is equal to the expression on the right of the equality sign, that is RHS. That means LHS should be equal to RHS. Algebraic equations are also divided into different types. See here, x is what? Variable. Here y is variable and x is variable. If you observe in this equation, there is only one variable. Okay. So this is what? This is an algebraic equation with one variable. In case number 2, y is one variable and x is another variable. That means this is an algebraic equation with two variables. Now we'll see what is linear equation in one variable and linear equation with two variables. Linear is nothing but the highest power of variable. If it is 1, then those equations are linear equations. So if highest variable is what? Here x is variable. So highest power of x is what? 1. In case number 2, highest power of y is also 1, x is also 1. That means a linear equation having highest power of variable as 1, then those equations are called linear equations. We know that since x here is having highest power is 1, this is what? Linear equation, and x is only one variable, this is linear equation in one variable. So in case number 2, y and x both are variables which are having highest power as 1. And here y and x are two variables. So these are linear equations in two variables. But in case number 3, variable is what? X. Highest power is what? 2. So the linear equation with variables highest power is 2, then those are called quadratic algebraic equations. Similarly, here also x is what? Variable. But highest power is what? 3. So an algebraic expression with variable having highest power 3, those are called cubic algebraic equations. This way algebraic equations are divided. So our chapter is what? Linear equations in one variable. So the linear equation in one variable is such equation where the expression which form the equation contains only one variable. So these are the examples of linear equations in one variable. Here x is only one variable, here y is only one variable, here also x is only one variable, and in fourth one also only y is variable. Further, the equations are linear. That means the highest power of variable appearing in the equations is 1. So here x is what? Having only power 1. So here also y is y power 1, x power 1, x power 1, y power 1, y power 1. So only rule is it should have only one variable and the highest power of variable should be 1. Those equations are called linear equations in one variable. Now let us see what are parts of linear equations in one variable. See, we know that this is what? An expression. This is also an expression. If both expression combined with equal sign, then whole, this is called an algebraic equation. This is what? An algebraic equation. Okay. So 4x plus 4 is equal to x minus 12 is what? Equation. Whereas 4x plus 4 is what? An expression. X minus 12 is also an expression. Okay. So left hand side of the equality is called LHS, that is left hand side. And right hand side of the equal sign is called RHS, that is right hand side. We have also seen that terms are parts of algebraic expressions which are divided with signs plus or minus. Okay, so here 4x is the term, 4 is term, whereas here x is term and 12 is the term. Okay, and we know that x is what? Variable. Similarly, this is also an variable. Okay, now 12 is what? Constant, because this is the number. Similarly, here also 4 is what? A constant, because 4 is also a number. You might think whether this 4 is a constant. No, because this 4 is what? Combination of variable. So this 4 is known as coefficient. So any number which is the combination of a variable, for example 2y, here 2 is what? Coefficient. Minus 4x square. Here minus 4 is what? Coefficient. 2y cube. Here 2 is called coefficient. Like this, any number with combination of a variable, then that number is called coefficient. Then these arithmetic operators are called operators. That is, plus is an operator, minus is an operator, like this. So all these are the parts of linear equations in one variable. With this introduction of chapter 2, linear equations in one variable ends. In next videos, we'll solve exercise and example problems.